Okay, we're standing here beside Penhorn Mall, Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. The date is December 15, 2007. It's just a few minutes after 12 noon. It's, I guess, the second to last Saturday before Christmas. And this is how busy Penhorn Mall is. The empty store on the left, that used to be a Walmart. Walmart moved over to Dartmouth Crossing about 5 minutes down this highway here. And that's part of the slow decay. There used to be a Cineplex in here, 6 screens. Again, the Cineplex has moved down the highway as well. Side note, anybody who's a fan of Trailer Park Boys, this is the embankment where Bubbles was pushing the shopping carts down so he could steal them and sell them back to the mall. You can see that somebody's pushed a shopping cart down this embankment here. So let's get in the car and have a bit of a drive around. Okay, right here we have the shell of a Moore's men's clothing store. As you can see, they've closed down. Again, when they say they've moved, they mean they've moved to Dartmouth Crossing, the power center, 5 minutes down the highway. So, bit by bit, Penhorn Mall is falling apart. If we look over here, the parking lot's actually pretty busy here. There's a Sobeys grocery store, which actually does pretty well. There's another Sobeys almost directly across the highway, and they've both seem to be able to sustain themselves, but further down the highway in the opposite direction, there's a new subdivision being put in, and they're putting in a new Sobeys right in the middle of that subdivision. So I suspect that once that new one is built, this one's pretty much done for good. So again, let's get in the car, have a look over in the other side of the parking lot. Okay, we're now in the southwest corner of the parking lot of Penhorn Mall. Off in the distance you can see the sign. You'll note that there are parts of it are missing. Some parts are missing because they've run out of big stores to put there, and some parts are missing because a tropical storm blew out part of it, and I guess they're not bothered to fix it. Here's a Sears. As you can see, there are quite a few cars in the Sears parking lot, and again, it is the second last Saturday before Christmas. This is the only Sears in Dartmouth. The closest one's over on the other side of the harbour in Halifax. So this store seems to do okay, but it's smaller than most Sears, and again, I don't know if Sears is hot to trot or is willing to stick around in here. So let's go over to the entrance. So when we pick it back up, we'll be going inside, just inside that entrance shot. Okay, here we are inside the mall. Standing just beside an empty store. You can see the Santa display down there. Not much of a lineup to see poor old Santa. The giant things that are spinning around, the giant Raggedy Ann, they scared the crap out of my poor baby daughter. Kind of scared her too. Let's have a walk along. Let's see empty stores on the left here. You can see these sort of temporary fly-by-night places as well. I'll be gone after Christmas. Lots of junky t-shirts. You'd buy that. And more empty spaces. Lots of local vendors set up here. Okay, here we are inside of what used to be a food court. It's pretty much deserted. Manchu Wok Chinese place is the only restaurant that survived the slaughter. There's a bunch of empty property over there. It's a playground. It's a good place to bring my daughter. I'm not going to spend too much time looking at it so people don't get weirded out by me. But as you can see, it's totally deserted in here. Nowhere to eat. Manchu Wok smells good. Again, more deserted stores. It wasn't that long ago that there were a couple of shops in here. Tuxedo Place. That's gone. then just straight ahead of us, there used to be a multiplex there. It's the one that's now moved to Dartmouth Crossing. So there's another big anchor history. Okay, here we are inside the mall again, looking at the Sobeys. See, there are 2 stores here. These people have houses. There's a Discount Depot and the A&A Outfitters. Somebody making an honest living selling knockoffs of designer brand names for cheap. Discount Depot selling gift-like stuff like a nice big Marilyn Monroe or Winnie the Pooh curtain. I can get one of those for my wife. Penhorn Mall is a popular place for local business people to try to set up shop. Unfortunately, most of them fail miserably. But they do have a very popular flea market here on Sunday evenings. But again, I guess that's a testament to how desperate they are for tenants. Here's the ubiquitous dollar store, or 99-cent for less store. And then here we are in a dead zone, which managed to scare up 3 or 4 shoppers as a result of the Christmas rush. This is where Walmart used to be. A few months ago, this was filled with people coming and going, but not anymore. And then again, there's Metro International in their homemade sign. So I'm going to walk outside again now. Coming to the end of our tour. This used to be a jewelry store. Obviously, it's now available for lease. Okay, here's where Walmart used to sell for less, as their signs say. But nowadays, they're not really selling anything at all. At least not here anymore. Now they're selling lots and lots of stuff at the Power Center, Dartmouth Crossing. Just want to have a closer look at the Penhorn Mall sign. As you can see, there aren't really many merchant signs in there anymore, and there's letters missing from the Penhorn Mall. So that's the end. I've got to go Christmas shop at Dartmouth Crossing now.